Defending champion Elena Rybakina secured a quarterfinal at the event after her opponent Beatriz Haddad Maia retired from the match with an injury. Haddad Maia had a really strong showing on grass last year, winning 2 WTA trophies and almost being unbeatable for an entire month. This year didn't see her play as well on the surface, but she had a really strong run going at Wimbledon. The Brazilian made it to the fourth round where she faced the defending champion Elena Rybakina. She was hopeful about giving the Kazakhstani player some trouble as one of the better players on the surface. Her story is quite inspiring and she could have added another chapter to it at Wimbledon. Unfortunately, the match didn't last long as the Brazilian called an early medical timeout down 1-3. She wasn't playing that well and struggled with her serve a lot, winning only 2 points out of 8 on her first serve. It was a rather lengthy medical timeout and unfortunately, she couldn't continue retiring after one more game played, sending Rybakina to the quarterfinal. 2023 Wimbledon ATP and WTA prize money and points overview. 2023 Wimbledon ATP and WTA prize money and points overview. There was a lot of doubt about Rybakina leading up to Wimbledon as she confirmed that she wasn't 100% after battling a virus during her Paris stay. She recovered from the illness but still didn't feel her best, and even now, during the event, Rybakina admitted that she's not there yet but improving with every match. This one was a rather short affair, but she won't mind getting closer to her goal of successfully defending her Wimbledon trophy. The Kazakhstani player was backed by some former professionals to do that, while most have her in the circle of favorites that also includes Aryna Sabalenka and Iga Swiatek. Besides her, Beatriz Haddad Maia was in tears in the middle of the game. This is heartbreaking to watch. She retired from the match. She deserved so much better than this. She's carried the light and the spirit of Brazil to the top of this sport. She made sure the warmth of Brazil was felt in the oldest tournament in tennis. The final score was 4-1 for Rybakina, who will face either Ons Jabeur or Petra Kvitova in the quarterfinal. She faced Jabeur in the final last year, winning via retirement to reach the Q. Elena Rybakina has claimed a 14th win in her first 15 women's singles matches at Wimbledon. 2 others in the Open era won as many in that span, Billie Jean King and Maria Sharapova. Advance. Elena Rybakina and Beatriz Haddad Maia shared a hug. Elena walked to her side of the court and gave her a warm embrace. Sportsmanship was not lost today. 2 incredibly kind, strong young women. Elena and Bea.
Beatriz Haddad Maia's grandma, her, Mimina, brought tennis to her family. Her grandma and mom were tennis players raised by strong Brazilian women. Bea inspires a generation of strong Brazilian women.